Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi ritkolya Jumanne tariki 15 naibere mutinyi no 12 mwaka bw'echi 2024 ekana atika kote ibwe wana atigeri amatuko gusinsi amatuko 15 nyara koba atogochengera ritkolya Christmas ayo kandi karanso kenkomanye Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi asenchira ayo bwenyenche Cynthia Kerubo kwense mimanye ndi gutronera Wilson Makore Tuchakana robotiro wichane kurwase kenyoro kiabuchura gutoka ime county ya Kisii abwase abamenyi ose amatemo kurwase nsemeyu bali no wichana konene nemaga yo murero kobwata inyuma no usambe bintu byonsi na emono etugo yaringe ime yenyombe yuneki kirira umurero yo wikabone gatikira nyara koba agiye komanyekana na sibono abo amenyi bensemeyu bali ne kiriande kenwe banyara koba bago sabe serikali wesana nire ko nyara koba keko bakonya wakoro butuki
ikan kekurga moja ikan nongka otoro mucho sakalia Nyamira así kore que kore kande mbuto ko kera ya lenganga sa sita iga sa chuchu sa sa tu akorre gas ko taum to tu achirka to no to ngene ndo yana ga ita ga tira parali era ga tira go jankaro che tira mani kare par mani basi kai go ka ankaro wala ke kangi vere ga tu atikane ga okuma kirisi kumburi ngai no guaradi ngam te ndarara bono tu ngote nonde se para se wonti agande ibono tira go jarura inyomba ga ndate ku bas ko ri nyomba ki ko nyomba ito karuro ga ndate ko ri ndate ku ije ko kende kaso nyomba yo kana ona nimbo te randro ga na kaso ga yo ko ari para ka jamu na karuro kingo ka ngam ga no muroro monene utanya ko ri ko yo manyisani ambone ije ndikira bere no kumi ana beno moja uroje karo Chinsa uroje ana wacho wodo ko konyoya nga enya kai baro boro chuba ngoje isasta bakanyoya nga jombe agoreki echi ko yoroje kwa na nya ndiye gesio na ndike sepia egesekia bana mbakore daki mbale ngone nyombe na bale abacho ko yo nje ko yone rinko yongo te abanga onde tayo se na temonga na ro jenko oyo ngokola lakini nyasa ure igona kore daki na moroje Bone ntoka te bakanoje chombe chikwetali na indoro che bintu byonsi bikore kanete asarere ayere na njango te bya serikali tari mondo ko batanga nyagete na mo jenga kiango lakini Yesu alima tenga Yesu na kale ki na moroje yonga tenga no nyenu uria o manye tenga nimbwate deni ayi egari bari akokola egago chande binga je deni ane na abo byana bonko mwakana ko bwaje ayo kuchana yense ya Kenya na maiga ya serikali yense yega onakawe koralia umurobeli mu ya osha nabo kobaganya aba Kenya weso kiasi kinamba kinene kunyara ko bakwelikia aso umurobeli ndi banyara ko bakonyora obubwenya bwa bwango andonsia sebali onige agati ya boro kigo bechi university besokire na ko bebirero byabase batebina tiba kunyara wakana kishiringi kimisano nemo une serikali yanyata ko bagekuru buchika.
There is no any single way. We are being told SHA is good. Fine, we don't refuse. But how comes a comrade is expected to pay 600 shillings? The same comrade is supposed to get lunch, is supposed to get supper. The same comrade is supposed to pay for their fees, and they also have the landlord waiting for them by the door by the end of the month. At the same time, the government is also taking too long to remit the help. These people are being chased away from their premises. They are being attacked. After they have been attacked, they are going to the hospital. The hospital that we have in the institution cannot handle major issues. For example, if a comrade has been attacked and is seriously bleeding, they have to be taken to the sub-county hospital. They must get to be treated through the SHA program. SHA program, they have to pay. If a comrade is required to pay 600 shillings monthly, where are they going to get this money? That one is impossible.
Nakura sense mende abateneri b'ekiombe bya Kenya and Classification Board KFCB wananigo banyare ko abagweso kena goteba mna barabo nebyego balengete go kinye nense igana ya Kenya animo no chinge kichiga bana barase chiuse ni ko nyako bagotanga ogweso na mariogo yo gutina na bwigo gutira ku busere
hitting that target, and we've not finished the year. So it means local producers and local filmmakers are coming from the licenses. The other reason why it has increased is because we no longer require local filmmakers to go through local agents to register. So it means we've had a spike because there are very many local filmmakers who could not afford to go through the filming agents, but now come to us directly. So the numbers are growing, and we hope that it will also follow with the talent and the skills so that our box office can grow. Like today, you have heard that we are looking at reviewing the charges, and these charges are already at very advanced stages. We do not make the law that creates the charges. It's done through stakeholder engagement and eventually approved by Parliament. This is at a very late stage. It's about to be brought into law. When it comes into law, the charges will reduce drastically with between 15 and 30% for the local film agents and filmmakers. And at the same time, we have something that we call self-classification. Self-classification is what is generally being done worldwide in the audiovisual sector. And why is this so? It's because every country in the world knows that they do not have the capacity and the capability to be able to rate and classify all content that comes from all the platforms at the same time. So what we do and what we've initiated as KFCB now, and it's something that we're already working with several agencies, including people like Netflix, including people like Safaricom Base, and also local content creators, is that you come and we train you on our rating so that you know how to self-classify, you know how to self-rate what you produce. The moment you know how to self-rate what you produce, it means you do not need to bring it to us. We'll just be playing the role of reviewing what you've done to ensure that you are following the thematic areas that we'll have trained you on. This, you will notice, will substantially cut the time that it takes for you to produce your content and upload it to the public, one, and two, it will substantially cut.
Mukonyi b'omuraibu ensi ya Kenya Profesa Kithure Kindiki tukolegoro niganya tukabaka gutwara enkwana mona abariki bamangana maya asanye tukabaka gukwanira amangana mangi ne muno ayarengeto kweno no gwechibese uchase chi county erinde chichigokora amagenro ase chi sector au chinga kyase enkwana yanya tukabaka ko obaine klia bakenya buna merobelio nero yo gocha kuigura chibese chi uchase chi county mensi ya Kenya.
Number one, that the process of unbundling and transferring functions from the national government to the county governments, which has been ongoing, have achieved tremendous progress, and today a gazette notice has issued on all the non-contested functions which have been transferred, and consequently, therefore, in accordance with the Constitution, the resources that were available for the discharge of these functions, the process of transferring those resources to county governments must ensue immediately, as already read out in the communique. Number two is with regard with the disbursement of the equitable share of revenue. As you're aware, due to a number of issues that affected the transition from the last financial year to the current financial year, there has been some delays in disbursement. And when we had IBEC on Friday, IBEC had resolved that by Thursday, 19th of December, the November disbursement be released to bring the release of funds up to speed. The Treasury has worked hard over the weekend, and that money will not have to wait for the Thursday deadline. It will be released today. Thirdly, there are a number of projects and programs where national government and county governments are working together, and therefore the summit has directed greater and seamless coordination of those programs mainly the county aggregation and industrial parks, the affordable housing program, and the modern markets program, which are being implemented jointly by the two levels of government. So the summit has directed that there be greater and more coordinated approach to the running of those programs for purposes of delivering those services, and also for ensuring that both levels of government are satisfied that their input has been reflected. The other thing perhaps which I want to highlight is the issue of subsidized fertilizer. Again, this is another area where two levels of government have been cooperating. Again, the summit has pronounced itself on what needs to be done going forward, even as we expect another contingent of subsidized fertilizer to reach the country in the next 2-3 weeks. I think the key issues are around the last mile delivery and the roles of both levels of government in ensuring that our farmers get fertilizer. I think other than that, the other issues have been raised in the communique. This has been a very productive meeting. We are happy. And just by way of summary, as I finish, just to say that this summit is not just a ritual. This is a demand, a requirement by the Constitution that the two levels of government must work together through the spirit of consultation, cooperation, mutual respect, and coordination, so that the people of Kenya can benefit.
Muraiwensi ya Kenya umuske William Samuel Ruto mokonyo ye Professor Kithure Kindiki negatia baraibo wikena na ime county ya Baringo asomoiga omanyekanite buna annual Kimalel Goat Auction nase chinkwa na chaba baraiya bangi banyareko bakuboria aba agoseba libobwate chituo banyareko bagochira chinyareko bachikonyora echange
idi tupatie ng'ombe zetu na mbuzi zetu vaccination. Rais, kupitia hii mpango yako ya bottom up economic transformation, ulituambia kwa makini utaenda kufungua soko ndio hizi mifugo yetu ipate soko, wakulima wapate pesa. Na kama wizara sisi tukaenda huko Dubai, tukaenda Saudi Arabia, tukaenda Kuwait na tukapata kweli kuna soko kubwa zaidi. Tukawauliza ni nini mnataka ndio mbuzi ya hapa Baringo ifike Dubai. Na wakatuambia wanapenda nyama yetu, lakini saa hii hata kama hii nyama inaenda Dubai inapata pesa kidogo kwa sababu hatuna vaccination certificate. Kwa hivyo wakatuambia nyinyi mkienda mvaccinate mifugo yenu, mbuzi na kondoo, tunaweza nunua nyama yenu kwa bei nafuu. Na tukawauliza hii bei ya juu ni nini? Kama saa hii tuko na auction, tunanunua hizi mbuzi, nimesikia engineer Sudi akisema 15,000. Lakini ukija na vaccination certificate unanunua 17,000. Unapata 3,000 ama 2,000 kwa mfuko yako kwa sababu umevaccinate na nyama yako iko kwa quality, ile quality ya juu. Sasa tukawauliza na hizi vaccinations ni gani mnataka tu vaccinate?
Naso wakorero Muraiwensi ya Kenya muske William Samuel Ruto asenkwana yaya somoyego yume county ya Baringo wewe ni ganyarakoba agakobanekeria bamenyi benseme yu oborendi asibona tera buna serikali negendete kwenekia unankobekire merobiri saini iliko kinia oborendi na bigo chumi county ya Baringo chinga kechecho nyarakoba agakobakirambia muno abaraibe county yo asogo chama na utiga siasa choko batania na kwenekia magendri county
salama. Ile kazi imebaki ni kurudisha masomo ya watoto wetu, kurudisha uchumi, kuendesha kilimo na kupeleka mambo ya maendeleo mbele. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie watu wa Baringo vile nilisema. Hii matatizo ya ukosefu wa usalama ambayo tumekuwa nayo kwa miaka karibu 20. Tumekubaliana ya kwamba ile serikali itaondoa mambo ya ukosefu wa usalama katika Baringo hii na sehemu zingine za Kenya. Ni hii serikali Mungu ametupatia wakati huu. Nataka nishukuru officers wote. Tuko na wanajeshi, tuko na askari polisi, tuko na viongozi wengine wote wa provincial administration na pia wazee wa amani ambao wameungana pamoja na sisi ili kuhakikisha kwamba tunaweka amani.
Wikirabu no tuwikira mwere w'Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi asenchera yo wenye numera nenere Aaron Ototo ase Ekeonga Chinsa ibira bu Ekeonga Chinsa inye akomanya yo manaenda manga asenchera yo wikira nunagende twatika kurwase Chinsemo au twaruburigiryo buya nabuigo marago bengi yana kwenda kwa bukerimiro bayirito yonCP igotkoru Getembe TV nche Cynthia Kerubo nseme menyeri gotwanganere Wilson Makori nabuigo nsemeri ya transmission twanganere director Abigail Nyanchama.